Okay. I have a confession, and I think it is going to sound familiar to a lot of people listening.
Let us hear it.
I love all of this. I love the ideas, the dichotomy of control, the pause practice, amor fati, all of it. But here is the truth. I have not actually changed anything in my daily life. I know the concepts. I can explain them to my friends, but when I wake up in the morning, I still grab my phone when I get angry. I still react. I am great at learning things and terrible at doing them.
That is honest, and it is the most common problem in philosophy. Knowing and doing are completely different skills.
And I have tried morning routines before meditation apps, gratitude journals, workout plans. They all lasted about 4 days. I am the queen of 4-day streaks.
4 days, that is actually very common, and I want to tell you something that might make you feel better about that track record.
Please, because I feel like a failure at routines.
Marcus Aurelius, the emperor of Rome, the most powerful man in the world, he had to talk himself out of bed every single morning.
Wait, what?
Meditations, Book 5, Chapter 1. It is literally Marcus arguing with himself about getting up. Let me read it to you at dawn. When you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, I have to go to work as a human being. What do I have to complain of if I am going to do what I was born for, the things I was brought into the world to do?
Oh my God, that is literally my internal monologue every morning, except way less eloquent. Mine is more like, ugh, 5 more minutes.
And that is the point. Even Marcus Aurelius struggled with the basics. He did not wake up every morning feeling inspired and motivated. He woke up tired and reluctant, just like you. The difference is, he had a practice. He had a way of meeting the day that turned reluctance into purpose.
Okay, so what was his practice? And more importantly, how do I make it work for someone who cannot stick with anything for more than 4 days?
That is exactly what we are going to build today. A simple daily Stoic practice, 3 parts 10 minutes total across the entire day. And I am going to explain why this is different from every meditation app and gratitude journal you have tried.
10 minutes total, okay. I am listening.
Part 1, the Stoic morning, 5 minutes. Before you check your phone, before you look at email, before you do anything, you ask yourself 3 questions.
3 questions. What are they?
Question 1. What is within my control today? Not what do I hope happens, not what am I worried about, what is actually within my control? My effort, my attitude, how I treat people, how I respond to challenges, that is my list.
Okay. So I am starting the day with the dichotomy of control, reminding myself what I actually have power over.
Exactly. Question 2. What challenges might I face today? This is what the Stoics called premeditatio malorum, negative visualization. Not to scare yourself, but to prepare yourself. If you know a difficult meeting is coming, you are not blindsided by it. If you know traffic will be bad, you are not angry about it. You have already accepted it.
So instead of being surprised by problems, I am ready for them.
Ready, not anxious. There is a difference. And, question 3. How do I want to show up today? Not what do I want to accomplish. How do I want to show up? Do I want to be patient, focused, kind, brave? Pick one word that is your intention for the day.
1 word. I like that. It is simple enough that I might actually remember it.
That is the point. Marcus Aurelius did this every morning. His journal entries and meditations are literally his morning practice written down. He reminded himself what mattered. He prepared for difficulty. He chose how to show up, 5 minutes before the world hit him.
Okay, 5 minutes, 3 questions, I can do that. What is part 2?
Part 2. The Stoic midday pause, and this one takes 30 seconds.
30 seconds? That is not even a practice. That is a breath.
It is a breath, and it might be the most important 30 seconds of your day. Here is how it works. At some point during the day, you will feel reactive, angry, anxious, frustrated, overwhelmed. When that happens, pause and ask one question. Is this within my control?
Is this within my control?
If yes, act, do something about it. If no, release, let it go. Not because you do not care, but because spending energy on what you cannot control is a waste of the only resource you cannot get back, your time.
Act or release, that is it. That is the whole midday practice.
That is it. This is the dichotomy of control as a real-time practice, not something you think about in the morning and forget by lunch, something you use in the moment when it matters most.
Okay, morning practice, 5 minutes. Midday pause, 30 seconds. What is part 3?
Part 3. The Stoic Evening Review, 5 minutes, and this one comes directly from Seneca. He described his evening practice in Letters 83. Every night, after his wife had gone to sleep, Seneca would sit in the quiet and review his entire day.
Like a daily debrief.
Exactly. And he asked himself 3 questions. What did I do well today? Where did I fall short? And what will I do differently tomorrow? No self-judgment, no beating himself up, just honest observation, like a coach reviewing game film.
No self-judgment. That is the part I struggle with. Because when I review my day, I usually just feel bad about everything I did wrong.
And that is why Seneca's framing matters. He did not say, "What did I fail at?" He said, "Where did I fall short?" There is a difference. Falling short implies you were aiming at something good, it implies effort, it implies growth, and then he moved immediately to, what will I do differently? Not what should I feel guilty about, what will I change?
So it is forward-looking, not backward-punishing.
Forward-looking always. And Seneca ended his evening review with a beautiful phrase. He said, "I have lived, let us go to our sleep with joy and gladness. Not I, survived another day. I have lived."
I have lived. That gives me chills. Okay, I want to try the morning practice right now. Can we do it? Live?
Let us do it. Think about tomorrow, your actual tomorrow. Question 1. What is within your control?
Okay. Tomorrow I have a big meeting at work within my control. How prepared I am. How clearly I communicate, whether I listen to other people's ideas. My attitude. My effort.
Good. Question 2. What challenges might you face?
My manager might push back on my proposal. The meeting might run long and I will feel rushed. I might get nervous and talk too fast. Those are the likely challenges.
And now you are ready for them. They will not blindside you. Question 3. How do you want to show up?
Calm. I want to show up calm. That is my word for tomorrow.
Calm. That took about 2 minutes, and you just did what Marcus Aurelius did every morning for 20 years.
Ha. I just did what the Emperor of Rome did. That is kind of amazing.
Now, one more thing: journaling. This is optional but powerful. Marcus Aurelius wrote Meditations as a journal. But you do not need to write a masterpiece. You do not need a leather journal and a fountain pen. Write 1 sentence about what you learned today. 1 sentence before bed. That is enough.
1 sentence. I can do 1 sentence.
Good. And here is why I think this practice will stick when your meditation apps and gratitude journals did not.
Tell me. Because that is the part I am worried about.
Those apps and journals are productivity hacks. They are optimization tricks. They are disconnected from meaning. This is different. This is not about being more productive. This is about choosing how you meet the day instead of letting the day happen to you. It is connected to a 2,300-year tradition of people who use these exact practices to navigate war, plague, exile, and loss. You are not doing a morning routine. You are joining a lineage.
Joining a lineage. Marcus Aurelius did this. Seneca did this. Epictetus taught this. And now I am doing it. That actually means something to me.
It should, and it is 10 minutes total. 5 in the morning, 30 seconds at midday. 5 in the evening. That is it. The Stoics believe that philosophy is not something you study, it is something you live. You have spent time learning the ideas. Now go live them.
Start tomorrow morning, 10 minutes, 7 days.
7 days. The 7-Day Stoic Challenge, morning questions, midday pause, evening review. Optional, 1-sentence journal. See what changes.
And if the Emperor of Rome had to talk himself out of bed, I am allowed to struggle too.
You are in very good company.
Okay, let me pull together what we learned today. Number 1. Stoicism is a practice, not a theory. Knowing the ideas without applying them changes nothing. The daily practice is where transformation happens. Number 2. The Stoic morning takes 5 minutes. Ask what is in your control, what challenges might come, and how you want to show up. Marcus Aurelius did this every single morning. Number 3. The Stoic midday pause takes 30 seconds. When you feel reactive, ask, is this in my control, and either act or release. This is the dichotomy of control in real time. Number 4. The Stoic evening review takes 5 minutes. Honestly assess what went well, where you fell short, and what you will do differently. Seneca practiced this every night of his life. And number 5, 10 minutes a day, connected to a 2,300-year tradition. Start tomorrow morning. The Emperor of Rome had to talk himself out of bed too.
That was perfect. Now stop learning and start living. I will see you on the other side of 7 days.
If you are starting the 7-Day Challenge, follow Stoicism mentality wherever you are listening. We are in this together. New episodes every week.